Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to make donuts. If you like fluffy, airy, pillowy, soft donuts, then this recipe is a must try. In a bowl, you add your sifted flour, sugar, margarine, an egg, instant dry yeast, room temperature water, not warm or cold water. Mix on low speed at first to avoid making a mess, and then you increase the speed to the highest. You can totally do this by hand if you don't have a mixer. You are kneading this for a total of 15 minutes, either by hand or with your mixer. If your dough is kneaded well, it's going to pull away from the surface of the bowl, and if you're kneading it on a flat surface with your hands, it's going to pull off the surface. Also, your dough should be stretchy and it should pass the window pane test. That makes a really good donut. Keep the dough in a warm place and cover to rise for about 45 minutes. You know you've kneaded your dough well if it's this stretchy. Divide the dough in 2 equal halves and keep one half. And now you're just going to stretch it out like this and cut it out. You can weigh each balls on a scale if you want it to be the same size, but I'm just eyeballing this because they are for my consumption, so I don't care about the size. Now you're going to take each piece of dough and roll it into a ball. We're going to take each ball and press them down a bit with your palm. Use a rolling pin to flatten it out, and then you can use a piping tip to make a hole. You can also get a donut cutter if you want. Lightly flour a parchment paper and place your donut ring on it. This prevents the dough from sticking to the paper, and then you don't have to pick them up with your hands when you want to fry, because they are going to deflate if you work them too much with your hands. Don't forget you are letting your donut rings proof for another 45 minutes before you start frying. Heat up some vegetable oil. Note that donuts doesn't need a very high heat to cook, because if the temperature of the oil is too hot, it's going to be undercooked inside and it's going to burn. So we're just frying these balls we took out from the rings on low heat after the oil has been heated up. You can see the way they're just floating on the oil and they're not sinking. If your balls are sinking, it's either you didn't add enough oil in the pan or your recipe is wrong. Now we're going to fry the main donuts. Gently place them in the oil and hold the parchment paper by the tip to enable it to slip off the donut easily. Fry each side for about 3 minutes, and you do not want to walk away from these because they brown easily. Look at those beautiful rings. You just know the donuts are super fluffy and they won't soak up any oil at all. Transfer on a paper towel to let them cool off. You can eat them plain, coat with sugar, or a simple sugar glaze. The recipe will be in the description box below. I hope you found this video really helpful. Bye and see you next time.